So we have different planes of I, the observer. The ultimate plane of observer is the unchangeable Atma. Atma means I. Without causing incongruity to this idea, how would you deduct up to the physical object? Is Sankhya. If you look at the Chambers dictionary to know what is the meaning of Gnosticism, Vijnanavadam, the Chambers dictionary gives the meaning from the primordial matter, deduction from the primordial matter up to the physical matter. It's almost the same what I say here. Up to the absolute one, the Purusha, we deduct the transformation of it into Prakriti, that is God, or the consciousness in the deep sleep. Then Buddhi Tattva, which I explained here as the witness, myself as witness of me. Then the Ahankara, the body, mind, I. Then the physical world, which I project from within. I project from within. This is the Shastra. Whatever is it, this never changes. And this gives you, if you use it, this gives you the correct inference. Like when you use mathematics, you get correct inference. And the basics never change. So that is the way of Shastra. And Ayurveda is a Shastra, mathematics is a Shastra. It comprehends the whole. In that way, it comprehends the whole. If you look at the Ayurvedic Samhitas, one thing is very significant. Any principle, any factor in Ayurveda, if you ask an Ayurvedic man, what is it? He will say some properties and functions. He can explain anything only in properties and functions. That means he is talking about, not about gross physical plane of the universe. He is speaking about the minute, subtle energy level of the, like in particle physics. They say there's a minute particle of an atom, subatomic particle. And they give a name also. But if you ask what is it, a particular particle, what is it? He will give you a set of properties and functions. Cohesiveness, lightness, heaviness, electromagnetic charge. These are all properties and functions. More gross than this, he cannot say anything. The same way, because he is talking about energy levels, electromagnetic plane, energy levels. In the same way, if you look at Ayurveda, anything and everything explained in Ayurveda is in terms of properties and functions. When a Vaidya formulates a yoga with 10 or 15 or 20 herbs, to change a particular situation of the body of the patient into another particular situation, he first understands the situation in the combination of properties and function. According to that, he creates his own formula consisting of a very specific property and function. So, in fact, he is aiming the subtle level, not the gross level. So in that way, he is aiming the whole structure of the body. In subtle plane of the body, you can cover a lot of aspects a lot of area in the body, a lot of aspects in the body, a lot of functions in the body. So this is the main difference of Ayurveda and, for example, modern science, modern medical science. In other sciences, Indian or external, foreign or any science, science is a knowledge. You can even get physical proof. Here, it's not physical proof. Physical proof is not very important here. Theoretical proof is important. Like in physics. Arthur Eddington, the great physicist, he used to say, "You give me physical evidence, I don't take it." Because several times or in different situations, when you do it, it may change. You give me the correct theory and theoretical proof about what you say, where you fit it in the correct theory. Then even if you cannot prove it physically, I will accept it. The same thing, what we also do. Ayurveda, you have a system just like mathematics. It is left to you, it is according to your capacity, your practice, how much you can produce a correct inference. So in that way, if you look at in the Samhidas, the basis of Ayurveda is the Samhidas, Charaka, Susuddha, all these Samhidas. In the beginning, they will explain the theory. They talk almost like mathematics. They say, what are the basic principles? All the factors in basic principles are explained in properties and functions. And they say how they create a lot of permutations and combinations, and these permutations and combinations blow out into infinity. Anandyam taradamayogadhaschayatan janiyat. You create the background in your mind of the properties and functions, blow out into infinity, and with that background, without causing an incongruity to that, you find out the properties and functions in the given situation and what change you are going to do in that. According to it, you make a combination of plants or metals or minerals, whatever is it. So this is a very basic thing what a Ayurvedic person, however Ayurvedic person thinks and acts. It's called Guna Karma Vikalpa. It's the most basic, subtle, basic way. Then of course you have systems. That also is explained. Even the physical body is explained in a subtle way. A set of properties and functions constitute different dhatus. It's explained in Dhatu Sara, in Charaka Samhita.